one of the things that they're teaching in the American college system is this victimhood mentality, which I don't find to be particularly productive or useful. I can't say if they're teaching this in other countries. I can only speak for myself, because I'm here in the US and I have been taking college courses, and they're pumping out this victimhood mentality, which I completely don't agree with. They're teaching if you're gay, you're a victim. If you're LGBT, you're a victim. If you're black or of a minority group, you are a victim. If you are female, you're a victim. And basically, white males is like the absolute antichrist. There is a war on males at this particular time, which I also completely do not agree with. It's like anti-patriarchy and all of this stuff. It's complete nonsense. Okay, you can't cry and complain about equality and then completely want to take down the other sex. How is that equal? Okay, that makes no sense. It's completely hypocritical. So I don't think anyone, okay, when they were born and they came out of their mother's womb, said to themselves, when I grow up, I want to be a victim. Yeah, that's a great idea. When I grow up, I want to be abused. Okay, no one said that. No, that's no one's goal, nor should it be anyone's goal. But what we're seeing now is we have these groups congregating, like this Me Too movement, okay? Oh, let's all join a victimhood group. We're all victims. Let's congregate together and be victims. Okay, this is not particularly useful to society. And they're teaching this in the colleges, like this hierarchy of victimhood. I think, okay, if I'm black, would I want to go to school and be taught that every single person is against me, every institution is against me? Why would I want to be taught that? I would want someone to teach me, you know what? Everyone has a fair shot. If you go out, if you bust your ass, if you work hard, you can be anything you want to be. Don't let anyone tell you you're a victim. Don't let anyone hold you down. Don't let anyone tell you anything. You can do anything you want to if you work hard through hard work. But that's not what they're teaching. They're teaching you that you should leverage your victimhood. People are against you, and poor you, and oh my God, I'm a victim. It's like, this is not useful for society. So, how does this relate to narcissism? Okay, what we see is, I'm not saying bad things don't happen to people. Bad things happen all the time. But we have to move on from it. If we sit around and dwell on it, we're then becoming narcissistic to a degree. Okay, we're saying that we're now going to leverage our victimhood, and everyone should feel sorry for me, and poor me, and let's all congregate together and have a poor me pity party, and everyone should feel sorry for us. This is a way of leveraging your victimhood to get narcissistic supply. This is a way of saying, the world owes me something. I went through these bad experiences, and now everyone should give me supply. Everyone should. What we have to work on is we have to heal, okay? We have to heal, but we do not have to dwell on for the rest of our lives and take on this victimhood identity, because some people, this becomes their whole identity. They are now using the victimhood status to be, this is their whole identity now. Everyone must bow down to my victimhood, give me attention, give me sympathy, give me compassion, because I am a victim. When did victimhood become glamorized? Why? That's not something to aspire to, being a victim. So, it becomes semi-narcissistic to want sympathy and to leverage your victimhood card. That's what narcissists do. If you notice, if someone dies, they want sympathy. They constantly want sympathy, attention, admiration. So then what we're seeing is, on the flip side, that victims of narcissistic abuse somehow can try to leverage this as well and become semi-narcissistic in their pursuit of getting supply and sympathy. So you see what I'm saying? I know this is kind of controversial, but I don't agree with these terms like victim shaming, fat shaming, because what this is doing is that we're not allowed to say that someone's fat and they made poor choices and they're unhealthy and that this could possibly kill them, but we're supposed to just be compassionate for this horrendous situation they got themselves into, because they're kind of like eating themselves to death. But I'm not going to sit around and sugarcoat and baby someone that is making poor choices. You have to get to the root cause of, why is this happening? Why is this? How did you become a so-called victim, in quotes? What happened? What did you do? How did you get yourself in this situation? Okay, a person who is overweight, let's say, they got themselves somehow into that situation. Am I supposed to just pretend that they didn't eat more than they were supposed to eat, and they just one day woke up and were 500 pounds heavier? Like, am I supposed to ignore the personal behaviors that they chose? Am I supposed to just completely brush that over and say, no, you don't control what goes into your mouth. You don't have personal accountability for what you eat. Someone else shoved that into your mouth. Someone else, you know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. It begins to border on complete insanity and lunacy if we're now saying that people are not responsible for their own actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it begins to just be completely crazy. Like, no, I don't sugarcoat stuff. I don't baby people. That's why we're in this situation in the first place. So, the point is, we need to recognize things for what they are. We're not dealing in with the imagination, with things that are perceived. We're dealing in reality. We're not dealing with subjective feelings. We're dealing in reality. Okay, so You see this young man here on the screen? Does this kid look like he wants to be a victim? Look, he, he, tied on this, what looks like a garbage bag. He got his garbage bag cape on, and he's ready to conquer the world. So is he sitting around going, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim? Hell no! He's ready to conquer the world. And that's what you should do too.